we can decide to change how we feel. Emotional quotient or emotional intelligence, what is that? Guys, it's simply self-management. It's self-control. So if we're thinking of something that's causing an emotional reaction, distract and redirect self into something that you are controlling and it gets you away from here. Then go back. Let's consider how sensory input processes through our mind. All sensory input enters into the brain and we process it, and notice the path. It then goes through the brain, into the brain, through the limbic system first before it gets to the frontal lobe. Frontal lobe is rational thinking. But to process all sensory input at rational thinking, it first has to go through the limbic system, which is the reptilian brain, which is Locoville. That's why the Latinos got it right scientifically when they say, "Tú estás loco." They're saying, you're in your limbic system. No seas loco. You don't want to be loco, right? You got to get out of this and not have the limbic system run things. Never discuss things when you're mad. Go take a break, and then after you've thought about it and cooled down, then say, "Sweetheart, can we talk?" Or, "Boss, can we talk?" Take some time. But here's the crazy part. All sensory input goes through local town before it can get to rational. And let's say we get here. You know how you go, okay, let me think about this. You made it. Now you think about it and you decide what to do, but then to take action, the brain processes direction to the body and it has to go back through local town to the body to then act or act. So local town gets 2 visits, whereas rational thinking gets 1. Why do you think it is so difficult to maintain control? That should help us understand to not be so hard on ourselves, but to be aware of what we need to do. And to be gracious and understanding of others when they get reactionary, because they're having to go through local town twice too. Counting to 10 is a discipline, a behavior, just to try to, I'm trying to think of a word, distract and interrupt the process that's taking place. And it puts us into a rational thinking. Counting from 1 to 10 doesn't count. It doesn't work, does it? But if you count from 1 to 10, envisioning each number in 3D form, in plaid color, polka dots, rainbow coloring, you're really getting into it. I also teach people thought-stopping techniques where I say, go take a drink of water. Take a drink of water, and as you're taking a drink of water, think of how the glass feels. Is it hot, cold, lukewarm? Take the sip, follow in your mind the feeling of the water going down your throat, through the esophagus and into your stomach, and you can feel it cool you. You really get into the experience, and here's why. Counting 1 to 10 in 3D, experiencing a drink of water is because we can't think of 2 things at once. Careful, because when that cortisol and other chemical reactions take place, they'll stay in your body for 26 hours. Makes it even harder to get to rational thinking through local town. Okay, limbic system. Without emotional intelligence in play and high levels of emotional management and self-control, we miss out.